Hey everyone, welcome back to pouring my art out. As you can see, we're at 36.5. The reason I let it get to temperature like that is because we're going to test blooms, and I want to make sure that I'm not going to mess up the blooms while I'm testing Bond Crafter on blooms. That's the ultimate test for me. This is the Bond Crafter, and you can get it in a gallon. I don't know if you can get it in 2-gallon, but I'm going to link in under my More button the discount code, which is 12%, y'all. That's huge. And yes, I am an affiliate of theirs, so I do get a little commission off of that. Not much, but I do get some. But so far, I love this. Let's see how it does on blooms. Or, if I mess up the blooms, it's not the resin's fault. Okay, now we're going to mix up our white. And of course, I'm using my white paste. I like it better for blooms than the ocean white paste. Okay, so I mixed it, and I'm using about that much. Can y'all see? Seriously, need to order some more. Alright, so let's get this mixed, because that's getting really warm. And look at this. I don't have a bubble remover. I don't even have a mixer. That is bubble free. Really, really happy with it. And I'm so glad, because it is so inexpensive. I really can't believe the good quality. Now, it is a very thick resin, so keep that in mind. All right, let's pour this in my bag and we'll move on. I'm just going to make 2 coasters today. The reason I do the white first is because I do want it to cool off a little bit, because right now the resin's really hot, and so is that white. Okay, are we in focus here? There we go. I need to save some of this because I'm going to do another project with you. All right, thin layer. And you notice I did not spray. So we will have to pop some bubbles. Let me see. Okay, that's about right. Let's get this guy. Those out of there. Not many. there's like one on here. And that's just from me pouring. There was a couple around the edges on this one. This is very low odor, so that's nice. All right, so for my colors, I'm going to be using yellow and Sugar Light. Let's do our yellow first. We're going to do that in the center. If I can hit the center. Come on, Susan. And I'm going to tell you the discount code just in case you can't find it. It's, of course, Bond Crafters, their website. And it's really easy to find. And then the coupon code is all caps, Susan Thompson. THOMPSON, and there's no break in between. Just Susan Thompson. I think this is going to be pretty. The alcohol ink is spreading nicely. I'm going to give it just a minute to see if I need to add some more. Looks like I need a little more yellow in this one. Get this one back in the middle. There we go. How's my white doing? Still hot. You don't want your hot or your white hot because it will go directly to the bottom. We don't want that. I'll cut some of this off. Yeah, it's still really hot. Okay, while that's cooling, this was the other project. I want to do a clear mold, make it clear. So I'm doing my octopus, and I'm going to put this little heart in his head. I made this heart a year ago. Isn't it cute? I think it was last Valentine's Day. So, I can spray this one. So let's give this a spray. And we'll start to pour. Might not be enough for his tentacles. And maybe it will. Alright, so I got his head filled up. I'm going to put the heart in here. And then we're going to push it down. Make sure it's placed nicely. Now, that heart won't float. It shouldn't move either, but if it does, that's okay. How are we doing here? Still really warm. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the Sugar Light after I pour this. Too much going on, y'all. Too much. Alright, so this might be enough for his tentacles as well. It was 2.5, I think. this guy takes 3, but I could be completely wrong. And I think I am wrong. Okay, because 2.5 is filling him up. With some left over. About 1/4 ounce is left. We'll give him a spray in a minute because there's some rising bubbles. All right, we are back on here. All right, let's add some more red or sugar light. Come on, drop. There. And a spray. Y'all ever overwhelm yourselves with how many things you got going on? Yeah, that's me. Okay. All right, I think that's good. So we're going to cut a tiny-ish, about like that. Excuse me. And we're going to do circles to start with. As slow as you can. Get as close to the edge as you can. Oop. Of course, without hitting the edge. Okay. And now we fix blobs. Let's see, what have I got here? This guy. There's a blob. That looks like a blob. Definitely a blob here. Just skim the top when you're fixing those blobs for sure. I don't really see any more, guys. Okay. So now, grab another baby wipe. And it's starting to bloom. So we're going to go ahead and pull through. I'm going to use my little bit bigger end and go from one to the middle, one to the middle. Now I don't wipe my tool every time because I like that little bit of mix of color. But if it gets too much on it, yes, I do. Then I'm going to split them. This is getting thick. That's why I'm having to wipe it so much. And a little baby swirl. There we go. All right. Looking good. Looking good, y'all. All right, do the same with this one. Yeah, I'm going to have to start wiping every time because it's so thick. And in threes. Look how gorgeous it is blooming. And a baby swirl. All right. Can y'all see how pretty that is so far? Hopefully it continues and it's not going to be dropping. That's my biggest fear. So continue to bloom, my friends. All right. I'll take care of the bubbles on the octopus, and we're just going to watch this. That's all we can do. So, all right. We'll see you soon. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. These have cured, and actually they cured really fast. Like within 6 hours. I mean, they are bendy. So it will be overnight. But we're going to back them now. And I'm going to use black mica. Which is more like a charcoal gray. So hard to find a true black mica. So let's see what this looks like. And if you use like a black ink or a black alcohol ink, they tend to be green. So somebody besides paste, which I am completely out of, I need to get some more. You're not going to get a true black. The paste is the best. And I know I don't have my gloves on. And I should, so don't do what I do. Wear your gloves. But I didn't really feel like getting them out. It's very late here. So I just wanted to do this real quick so it will be cured in the morning. You want to mix your mic up really well. I like the way the Von Crafter mixes with everything. I mean, everything I've tried to mix in it, it just does really good. Some things don't. But not in the Von Crafter. What I meant was some resins don't. It takes a while to get it mixed in. This is pretty good. Okay. We're going to give these just a little spray. Make sure I'm in focus here. Light spray. And we're going to pour. They look beautiful from the back. They have closed up. Don't know what the front of it's doing. And they don't look like they're going to look the same. But you know what? Resin is so funny. You just never know what it's going to do. All right. So these guys are domed. A little more here. Trying to see what I have readily available to pour the rest of this in. Again, less than an ounce left. So we're not gonna worry about that. So, okay. Just gonna give this a second, then I'm gonna give it another light spray. And I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like in the morning. And here's my little octopus. And again, you can see it's cured, like you can touch it, but it's bendy. And by the morning, it will be completely cured. There's something right there. Looks like a piece of glitter. Imagine that. Okay, that's it. We'll see you soon. Hey everybody, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. These have cured. Very pretty, very shiny. We're going to demold this guy first, I guess. Ow. All right. He's hard to get demolded. Oh my gosh. All these tentacles there. I need to... I over poured just a little. So I'm going to have to file those tentacles. So yeah. Alright. Oh, sorry, I have to put him up against my body to get his big old head. There we go. Alright. And there he is. Look how shiny and beautiful. No major bubbles. Yeah, this is one I would sell. I mean, because he looks great. Yeah, I like him a lot. Okay. I'm nervous about these, y'all. Let's see how good Bongcrafter did with blooms. Let's do this one first. Actually, I'm going to take them both out. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Can you all see how gorgeous that is? Wow. That is just beautiful. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so I would say that doing blooms in Bongcrafter, as long as you follow all the rules, is just wonderful. That's a perfect resin for that. All right, let's look at this one. And the same. Look how gorgeous these blooms are, y'all. Look at them. So pretty. All right. I will get you after pictures, and I'm impressed. Don't forget I have that that code for 12% off of Bond Crafter, which they have all different kinds. This one that I'm using is a tabletop, and that's why it's thick. But yeah, give it a try. Definitely give it a try. All right. We'll see you soon. I'm going to get you some after pictures, and then I will post it.